Hello my chariots, welcome back to my channel for another pick a card reading that I have for you today. And today's reading is, what does your person want? All right, what do they want in regards to this connection, this relationship from you? Maybe they want nothing at all. So let's take a look and see what comes through in tarot today. Okay, so I do have 3 piles for you. Let me go ahead and insert that overhead shot. Excuse me. Pile 1, we are looking at the Fairy Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Pile 2, this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid. And pile 3, we also have another Radleigh Valentine tarot deck. This is the Angel Tarot. All right. And I did already pick oracle cards for the reading as well, which I have here. So do what you need to do, my chariots. If you're drawn to more than one of the piles, that means that there's other messages that you need to hear. And if none of the piles are resonating with you, or you are not connecting with my energy today, that's perfectly fine as well. You can just kindly back out and move on and accept and realize that this reading is not for you. All right. These are public readings, general readings for the collective. So not every reading will resonate. You have to be okay with leaving behind what you do not connect with or what you do not resonate with. All right, so before we get started, just let me give everyone a warm welcome. My returning subscribers, it's always nice to have you return and have your energy present during the readings. Thank you so much for that. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And be sure to like my videos, share them if you get a chance, so that we can raise the algorithm and my readings can reach others who may need to hear this as well. So thank you and welcome. Why don't you go ahead and pick your pile, and I will see you at your reading. Well, hello pile 1. You picked the Fairy Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Just show you the picture here up close. Beautiful. This is going to be your reading today. We are asking Spirit, what is it that your person wants, if anything at all, in regards to this connection, this relationship that they have with you. Okay. I did pick the oracle cards, which we will take a look at. I'll use some starting off, and then we'll finish with the oracle cards as we close out the reading. So before we get started, let's just take that moment to clear our energy. So pile 1, if you can take in a deep breath for me right now. And just be still for a moment. I'm looking to connect with your intuition so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most. So I want you to say to yourself, in your mind, I trust my intuition always. And I trust that my highest good is unfolding. Okay. Now pile 1, I always feel that clearing our energies is an important part of the reading. I hope you feel that way as well. I'm sure there are some of you out there that like to skip through that part. But when we're talking about energy and connecting, I really feel that it's important for us to ground ourselves before we start the reading. So that is why I do it. Okay, it's very important to me and my process for reading tarot. All right, so let's get started here and see what's going on, pile 1, with your person. What does your person want from you? What do they want from this connection? Do they want anything at all? Let's see what comes through today. Now I'm using these tarot cards that I haven't used in a very long time. I look at my tarot collection and I'm always drawn to my favorites, and I thought I have to start branching out and using these cards more. So I'm gonna try to really start pulling and utilizing all of my tarot cards. So let's see what Fairy Tarot has to say in regards to this connection today, which 2 just flipped over. So we have Justice, we have the 9 of Winter, which I believe is the 9 of Swords, and the 7 of Winter, which is the 7 of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, we have Unity. It's very interesting. All the cards that came through are in... Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. So we have 2 that are like an indigo color, and then the swords are in a royal blue color. For a minute there, I thought they were all blue. Alright, so let me just see what's going on in this connection. So let me look here and just see what's going on, and then we'll see what it is that your person wants. All right. So I do feel that for pile 1, this is a situation with your person where they are struggling to make the right choice. All right. As I look at all the cards that are here, they're basically giving me the energy of stress, of anxiety, of having to make a choice, trying to think clearly when it comes to this situation in regards to the 2 of you. And your person's struggling with that right now. All right. I do feel that they are looking for some sort of union with you, but I feel that it hasn't happened because of the fear that is instilled in them, and just the clarity is not there yet. All right, the clarity is not there. We're starting off with the present energy of the 9 of Winter, and this is the 9 of Swords. Okay, and I'm looking at this fairy who is in her bed, and she's basically looking out the window, gazing up at the moon, right? And the caption is unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So I do feel that your person has experienced some pain, some anxiety, some sleepless nights in regards to the situation between the 2 of you. I feel like they're trying to make a decision here about something, and it's caused them a lot of angst, okay? And as we talk about the past energies here, now in this tarot deck, Justice is coming through as number 8. You'll see that from time to time. Usually number 8 is Leo, and the energy of strength. But sometimes you see the card of strength and justice reversed, and in this case it is. So we have number 8 here coming through that might resonate with you, and it's coming through as justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So I do feel from past energies, your person perhaps was forced to make some sort of decision. I don't know if they were able to bring themselves to make that decision, which in the end To me, that is action, right? No action being taken is action. So there was a decision here regarding you that they needed to make, and I feel like they did not follow through or carry out with that. And even as we move into the future energies of this connection, it comes through as the Seven of Swords. Okay, and we look at this fairy who is gliding around here, ice skating. Okay, and it looks like the ice is on the verge of breaking, where the caption is, "There's a better choice not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth." So I feel that your person is instilled with a lot of fear when it comes to this connection. The overall energy is number 5 here, which comes through as unity, and this is the Hierophant. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Yes, the Hierophant is a very spiritual card. It is about higher learning, and I feel like that's something your person is trying to grasp at this point when it comes to the connection between the two of you. I feel that they moved away from this connection due to the fear and the anxiety that they have carried. Perhaps this connection developed in their environment or their circumstances where it might not have been perfect timing, and because of that it has caused this anxiety for them. Okay, and it has caused a lot of confusion, and their clarity is not there. They're not clear on what to do or how to act. Okay, and there could be many scenarios, so take that how it resonates. So let me just move forward and see here, what is it that your person wants out of this connection? Do they want anything at all? What is it, pile 1, your person wants when it comes to this connection? We have the Six of Swords. Okay, so this person really is in their head a lot with the swords energy that are coming out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so we have the King of Summer, which is the King of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. There's that clarity trying to come through. And on the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. Wow. And let me just flip these cards here from the Kipper. We have Journey. Okay, card number 10. And then Messages from the Mermaid. Wow. Decisions. Did we not just get done talking about this? So this is a journey for your person, pile 1. In them coming to the realizations, in them coming to the realization of the decisions that they make for themselves, for their life, on their journey, and how this really affects them. Okay, what does your person want? Clearly, this, from what I'm seeing, the overall energy coming through here is your person wants, or I should say wishes in this case, that they could actually move forward with their heart versus their head. And I feel that that's a struggle for them, and it's something that they can't bring themselves to do. Okay, lots of sword cards here. And it's a struggle, because what I'm looking at is every other card is a sword card versus a cup card, showing me that decision, head versus heart, right? Do I need to be logical and realistic and rational, or do I follow my heart? Do I follow my soul and what I'm feeling? Okay, inside. And I do feel that with the Six of Swords here, it's showing me the troubled times. The Six of Swords is a card of healing, but it is a card about moving away. Okay, and it's a card about moving away, because making that decision that this is the best decision for this situation, and yet leaving a very heavy heart is what I'm feeling with the cards that are here. So this is following into the past energy for me for this reading, where I feel like your person did move away from this situation. Now, the Six of Swords can also mean traveling. So it could have been that some sort of travel was involved, or distance, perhaps. And because of that, this situation, this connection, this relationship, it wasn't easy to maintain. So because of that, your person feels like they had to move away and let go of this situation. But what I'm seeing is the overall energy here is the Two of Summer, which is the Two of Cups, okay? Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So this message is coming through that I feel like, what does your person want? Well, the overall, again, energy of the reading is they want to be able to act on their emotions. And I feel that this is something that has been very difficult for your person. They've been on this journey, because we do have this card here of journey, right? And it's been a tough lesson for them, because I feel for most of the time, when it comes to this person, they are very much in their head. Everything that comes through very much in a logical way for them. So they're used to basing their decisions off of logistics, okay? And they keep their emotions pretty much tempered, pretty much hidden. They don't allow them, they don't allow their feelings to affect the decisions that they're making when it comes to their life. And I feel when it comes to you and this connection, this was a change for them. This changed the course of their journey. This is number 10 coming through, showing me it's the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel that fated, destined energy here. With the Justice card that I mentioned earlier, that's about peace and moderation. That is Libra energy. So, we have justice here. And then the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords. This is all air energy. Your person's very airy, okay? Even though and what I find, as the overall energy, we have the Hierophant over here, which is Taurus energy, okay? And I feel that's more like your person trying to ground themselves a little bit, but grounding themselves where there is balance, because justice is a card of moderation, all right? This person is looking to balance their head versus their heart, and I don't feel that this person, your person, pile one, is someone that does that. And because of that, what do they want in the middle here? We have the King of Cups coming through. This beautiful energy, honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. And I do feel, this is what your person struggles with. They want to be able to honor their feelings and emotions. And I feel many times that they can't, that for this person, pile one, your person, this is a struggle, okay? And that is what they are looking for, or that's what they are trying to accomplish from this connection, all right? They are trying to be able to face being vulnerable and allowing their emotions to come up, to the surface. They're trying to feel these emotions that I feel most of the time they kind of just put to the side, because that's easier for them, all right? So that's what your person is looking 4, when it comes to this connection, this relationship between the two of you right now, they are looking to work on being able to make decisions that are more balanced, based on not just being in their head all the time. All right, so let's take a look what I have here. Let's see, I have some tea leaf fortunes, and then I also have some oracle cards that we'll take a look at. So let's see what comes through as advice for you. This is the power of love. Look at this. Unity and unity. So your person is looking for some sort of unity with you. You know, the Hierophant is all about tradition and core values, and it also represents things like commitment. And I feel like, you know, when we're talking about this person who's in their head an awful lot, you know, I feel like they're trying to seek some sort of commitment, some sort of grounding energy when it comes to this connection. Unity, you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So this definitely is a message that comes through from Spirit, reminding us all that we are the collective conscious. We are all connected in some way, and how we share love with others does affect another person. And I do feel that in this case, your person is trying to come to terms with that. The unity of being able to open themselves to express their feelings and emotions, okay? And not coming across as cold or rigid. Because I do feel in this case, sometimes when you have someone that's all in their head like this and they bury those emotions, they come across as someone that doesn't care or is very aloof. You know, they come off as being aloof, that you don't understand, or you can't pick up on what's going on. And it's not that they don't care, and it's not that they don't have emotions. They just have trouble expressing and showing. Okay? And even with the King of Cups, you know, this is very mature energy here. So I do feel like this person, your person, pile 1, is maturing right now when it comes to emotional intelligence. All right, understanding their emotions and allowing them to feel. And yet at the same time, one of the cons, I should say, you know, a problem with the King of Cups is that they are mature enough to allow themselves to feel what they feel. They're very warm-hearted, but they don't always express it in the best way. Okay, but the love is here, especially with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. And then we're also looking at the Ace of Swords here, which is showing me as we move into future energies, they are gaining this clarity. You know, things are clearing up for them, you know, moving from the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords to this Ace of Swords here, from what they want. They want clarity, all right, and they want to be able to speak up and communicate clearly when it comes to their feelings. So, you know, there is this sense of groundingness, this unity that they're searching for. What about the power of surrender? Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And I do feel that with this person that's in their head all the time, again, they're always trying, they're struggling, they're fighting to come up with a logical reason for why things would work and not work, or what makes sense versus no, this doesn't make sense. And here is Spirit giving the message that this person needs to be able to surrender to that if they were to surrender to the energies of the universe, that ecstasy of flow, this wonder and awe, I feel that they would have a much easier time being able to open up and be more vulnerable when it comes to this journey that they're on. All right, so they are on this journey right now, this part of the journey where they are trying to balance themselves, okay? And again, it's between that emotional, it's the emotional balance versus the logical balance, the mind, and how they make decisions as they move forward in their life. Now, I did pull a card here. This is from Ancestors. What is this? I'm sorry. What is the name of this deck? Angels and Ancestors. All right. And let's see what kind of guidance we have for you at this time. What kind of energy you need to focus on in regards to this connection. Ooh, the Elder. All right, so the Elder is coming through for you, and this is about moving beyond ancestral patterns. So I feel like there's, you know, this advice I feel could go towards both of you, pile one. But Spirit, you know, when we're talking about the Elder here and ancestral patterns, you know, you could be looking at the situation from again, with the Hierophant here, traditional ways, traditional values and beliefs. And there's something here from the past or your ancestral patterns, what has been instilled in you that you need to move beyond in order to take a bigger look at this picture and understand what your person is going through and how they are viewing this situation. And at the same time, I do feel that this also goes for your person, because they've been in this pattern of not being able to allow themselves to honor their feelings and express them the way that they would like. All right. And that's something that I feel that is a huge lesson that they are learning on their journey right now, and how to release that behavioral you know, it's a behavior that they have learned along the way, perhaps from childhood where they grew up. Maybe they did not come from an emotional family. All right, maybe their parents or caregivers did not like to show emotion and they were very cold, or something to that effect. And then they're carrying this through in their relationships, and they're realizing, especially from the connection with you, that this is something that is not working. This is something that they have to move through and change within themselves. All right, so let's close out with the tea leaf fortune. These may resonate, they may not. These are just, to me, like extra. See what's going on here. Okay, so we have the Bear coming through. Danger, especially in money matters. Okay, now I don't feel... I don't sense anything right now with financial situations from the reading that came through. But the overall message we were talking about is decisions. So again, you know, it could also just be something with your person in the decisions that they make just in life in general, okay, aside from this connection and this relationship. That, again, we're talking about that head versus heart, and when it is okay and when it's not okay to put all your emotions into something. So there could have been a money situation for some of you, okay, for your person. I feel like that, you know, is almost a side note here. That perhaps made this journey additionally difficult. So take that how it resonates. We also have here the Jug, lighthearted and carefree time. You know, the fact that the Jug and the Bear comes through, I am feeling, you know, I mentioned this person that's always in their head, the heaviness of the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords that came through here. This search for clarity. I do feel that there's been times where your person goes through a heaviness, okay, as they're on this journey. And I feel with the Jug here, I do feel that the two of you, when you have been connected, it has been a time for your person where they've really embraced that, because they've felt very lighthearted, carefree, warm-hearted when it comes to you and your connection. And your connection lessened that load, you know, that burden that I feel that they have carried within them at different times and different points of your relationship. And then we have here the month of March. So for some of you, this may be a very important month, all right, for March. But March is, you know, we're heading into spring. So I feel like we're wrapping up the winter here. And for this reading, a lot of, again, the swords came through, which is representing the season of winter. So it's that coldness before the warmth sets in, showing me that, yeah, your person has struggled and has had some cold moments here as they unravel how they are when it comes to their relationships with other people. All right, so that's your reading, pile one, for today. I'm going to leave it here. I hope it resonated with you. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you again at the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile two. You chose for your reading today The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. So this is going to be your reading today, and I do have oracle cards that I already pulled, so we'll take a look at those as well. So we are asking Spirit today, what does your person want in regards to this connection, this relationship? Do they want anything at all? Maybe they don't want anything. Maybe you feel that they want something, but they're not really looking for anything, or maybe they're stuck on something that they're looking for. So let's get into tarot and take a look. All right, so before we get started, let's just take a moment to clear our energies, pile two. So if you can take in a deep breath for me at this time. And I just want you to be still. And I want you to quiet your mind. I am looking to connect with your intuition so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear. So I want you to say to yourself, in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust that my highest good is unfolding. All right, so let's see, pile two, what's going on with your person. Before we ask what it is that they want, let's just take a look and get an idea of what's going on in this connection, this relationship, to see if it resonates with you or not. So this is for pile two, Spirit. What is going on with pile two's person? What is it that they want? Do they want anything at all? What is it that pile two's person wants when it comes to this connection or relationship? We have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So I do feel for this group, pile two, that there definitely was some sort of breakup that occurred between the two of you, some sort of split or some sort of separation that occurred here. And I feel what is going on right now with your person is it is very difficult for them. With the Ten of Swords here showing me that this has been a painful ending. All right, so they recognize the fact that the departing of the two of you has been very painful for them. And I feel that that is because with the Queen of Cups here, there was emotion, there was some sort of emotional connection with the two of you right from the very beginning. And your person may not have recognized that or admitted to that at the start, but there definitely was some sort of emotional connection where you immediately felt intense towards one another. I do feel also for this group that with the Queen of Cups here, this Cancerian energy, that a lot of you are very compassionate, you're very nurturing, and it's something that your person admired, all right? The qualities within you, this nurturing, healing soul that you are, all right? Some of you, I feel, could be light workers as well. There's some sort of mystique here when it comes to the Queen of Cups. She's very alluring in certain ways, and I do feel that your person was very drawn to that. And there was a good chance that they were very drawn to it immediately, and yet I don't want to say, what's coming through is like as if they blew it off, but I feel like, perhaps this was very lighthearted when it first started, this connection, this relationship, just lightheartedness, fun, just an overall joy and happiness here. And then for whatever reason, I feel there was an ending with the Ten of Air here as the present energy. And yet, I feel with these feathers that are floating around this angel here, there's just all these white feathers. There's something here that the universe, that spirit was trying to, nudge your person into seeing when it came to this connection with you. And they might not have realized it in the beginning like you did. And it wasn't until this unfortunate ending that occurred that I really feel that your person took this time to look deeper into what the two of you experienced. And that is when the pain hit them. Okay? When we're looking at the future energies, we have the Page of Air, which is showing me that they're still very much interested. I think they would love to talk to you and communicate with you. I feel that they're looking out for you in some way, or watching over you with this Page of Air. This is a little, this page is a little spy when it comes to messages and communication. So I do feel that your person, as painful as this ending is, has not let go in some way, because they realize with the Ten of Water here, look at this happy Buddha, the fulfillment that you could bring them. All right, with this Ten of Cups here, what I'm feeling, what's coming through is they've experienced this emotional connection with you that I don't feel that they've experienced perhaps with others. All right, so that's sort of what's going on in your connection. If that doesn't resonate, you can move on to one of the other piles. So now let's ask Spirit, what is it that they want, if anything, from this connection? Okay, I do feel that for most of you, there is a separation here or a breakup, very little contact, if any. So pile two's person, what is it that they want? What is it that they want in regards to this connection, Spirit? What are they looking for? Wow, the Nine of Water. So there's the Nine of Cups. And here is the King of Pentacles. And here is the Seven of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, wow, the Tower. And then we also have, wow, the main female. And re-energize. So it's very interesting. Just give me 1 second here. The center energy is this King of Earth, this King of Pentacles. So I feel that for most of you that are in this situation, your person pile 2 is or was committed to circumstances beyond their control at this time, that prevents them from being able to move forward with you. When I look at the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles, and we are talking about Taurus energy here. This is someone that has commitments, from, in my opinion, in my feelings, in my readings. This is someone that has commitments already in place, whether that is a spouse, okay, or a family. Whether that is a job that prevents them, you know, overseeing something where they have a lot of responsibilities, and it's not something where they can just pick up and say move from. Suppose geography or location is a problem for the two of you. There's something where your person has commitments. There is already a foundation. There is already a structure, okay, that your person feels that they can't move away from. And what your person wants is that they want this, I mean, they see you as this main female here. You know, and this is a woman, you look at her in this picture, she's holding that rose upright. That's showing me the love, the romantic feelings, how your person looks at you, all right? They see you as the one, all right, when this main female comes through for me. And this is a card number 2, which represents the High Priestess. So that's also about intuition. So I feel like your person knows, and that's, you know, what I was talking about with this Queen of Water here, Queen of Cups. She's very highly intuitive as well. Someone that may carry psychic abilities also. So you may have psychic abilities, or you have drawn out the psychic abilities within your person. All right, this is a very I feel like this is a very cosmic, energetic connection as well as physical. All right, the two of you perhaps re-energizing. I do feel like this is why we have this card here. You re-energized your person, okay, with this Queen of Water that's here. And clarifying it is the Nine of Water, which is the Nine of Cups. I mean, what do they want? You are their wish fulfillment, right? They realize this. And I feel like they've realized this from the very beginning. We have 2 water cards here, all right? And so we're talking, you know, Queen of Water is Cancer energy. The Nine of Water, we're talking about Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You are what they have hoped for. You are what they want. And yet with the King of Pentacles here right in the center of this reading, it's showing me how as they look towards the future, we have the Seven of Wands. And that's why the Ten of Swords is here, because with the Seven of Wands, this is all about adversities and challenges. They feel that there are way too many adversities and challenges that they would need to overcome. And it's, you know, it's reaching that point of taking the easier road when it comes to their journey. And I feel that is the struggle for them right now. You've created this tower moment for them. All right. This connection has, I feel, turned their world upside down in many ways. I do feel that this person is learning and growing from this connection. It has this connection, this relationship that you are in with this person has given them much food for thought. And I feel that their decisions about how they move forward in life have changed, even that you know, you've had this kind of impact on your person. What does your person want right now? I'm just going to be honest, but I feel with this King of Pentacles right now, I feel that they would love to, how can I say this? Have their cake and eat it too. Okay, unfortunately, because I feel that even though there is much emotion here that runs through this connection between the two of you, your person looks at you. I mean, with this main female, I almost feel the Empress energy coming through here. All right. There's no doubt about it that they see you as the one. But what I am feeling from this King of Earth is, why couldn't we have met sooner? Or why couldn't you have entered my life sooner before I created this structure, this foundation that surrounds me? Because right now I feel that I can't change any of that. And when I look at the Seven of Fire here, you know, I'm looking at this unicorn, and I feel the energy of almost like your person feels like they're waiting for a miracle to happen. They're waiting for something unique to happen. They're almost hoping and wishing with the Tower card here that spirit, that the universe would intervene in some way that would make their sacrifices easier. All right. So, you know, this is, I feel like this is a tough one, because I feel like your person has no intentions in changing their environment right now because of what surrounds them and what they're involved in. And yet I do feel that your person has these very deep feelings for you. And unfortunately, it's that situation of right person, wrong timing. And that's how your person sees the situation. So I don't feel like they're looking for anything right now. How can I say this? You know, they're not looking for any major changes in their life. They're not looking to disrupt anything. And, you know, the King of Earth, they are very, they're very loving and a caring king. So it's not just, you know, they are looking out for the people that surround them, the people that may surround you. You know, they're trying to be honorable is how I look at it. You know, they are trying to remain strong here as this, the King of Earth. When I look at, you see the horns that this king wears, it almost reminds me of a stag. You know, they're trying to be very strong and continue on in the journey that they're on, because I feel, you know, it's not a matter of, you know, they put themselves in the position where they are right now. You know, they made that choice. It's the struggle is I feel for this group, you came along later. Okay, after everything was almost perhaps a routine, you know, it was a routine for them. And I feel that they weren't thinking or sensing that they would change from that road, that path that they were on. And then what happened is, with this tower moment here, things all came crashing down when they met you, because I really feel like you, with this card of re-energize and the main female here, it's like, boom, everything changed. The way they thought that their journey was going, the way that they look at you. I feel like there's guilt even coming through here, because if they are in a relationship with someone else right now, they compare you to that person a lot, and they feel guilty for that. I do feel with the 10 of water here, even though, and the 9 of water, even though you are that wish fulfillment, like you are what they were looking for, I feel that there's an awful lot of pain here, because they feel that what they currently have is good, and this is the good tarot, and to destroy that would be devastating for them. So it's just they've come to the terms to, and unfortunately I feel like when I mentioned they want their cake, and want to eat it too, it's because I feel like they wouldn't make major changes from their life. They wouldn't uproot themselves, they wouldn't relocate, they wouldn't change jobs, they wouldn't leave their current partner or hurt their family in any way. But yet, if they could have something with you, if they could experience you in any way, I guess is what I'm trying to say, that they would take that little piece, even though they know it's not right, because I feel as this main female, there's that struggle there, that they know that you deserve better than that, but yet they cannot give to you what it is that you are seeking from them at this point in time. All right. So that's where we stand. Let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what comes through here. Wow, cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. And we're talking about, cause and effect. We're talking about karma. I do feel, your person manifested you. They were looking for something. I feel that they felt very stale and stagnant. They were looking for some sort of they wanted to be re-energized. And again, I feel that in the beginning, they might have taken this as something very lighthearted, because they were looking for something to wake them up. They were looking for that jolt, not realizing that the way that this journey happened, there's an effect here, because the two of you then, I feel, clicked immediately and became emotionally involved, whether you wanted to or not, whether your person wanted to or not. And they may have even tried to halt that and stop that, but we all know emotions are emotions, right? The heart wants what the heart wants. And by that point, it was too late. So because of that, there's this pain here now that they carry with them, because they feel that there's nothing more that they can do at this time. Now, I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that, because nothing is ever set in stone, right? But in your person's mind as this King of Pentacles, I feel that what they have going on right now is what they're focusing on. And they really look at this as the one that got away, Look, surrender to setting limits. And I do feel like, your person here in this situation has set limits, because it's those barriers of, I can't make this work, or I can't compromise and find, how we can make this better. So your person feels like look, I can't offer you any of this. I can give you a little bit of this on the side, but that's about it. They really have it in their head that they do not want their current foundation to crumble. And even though the Tower is here, because I do feel that, you know, they want the universe to step in some way where I feel that it makes it easier for them. And yet I do feel the universe already stepped in by bringing you towards them. Because I do feel that whatever was going on in your person's life prior to meeting you, they just weren't satisfied. There was some sort of hunger that they were trying to feed, or you know, they just did not feel satiated, is what I'm hearing in some way, when it came to their life prior to meeting you. And then you have walked in and now you have become this main female to them. I do feel that they think about you all the time. And yet with the Seven of Wands here, there's so many adversities, there's so many mountains, there's so many challenges. Your person has just made that decision that there's no way that they can or want to make those changes. So here we have, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So I do feel for this group pile too, like, keep that in mind, because your person, you know, is willing, I feel, to give you crumbs. And I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying, remember yourself, you know, remember yourself as this Empress and the Divine Feminine, and to hold your boundaries and keep them healthy. Like, because you need to remind yourself that you're better than just the side gig, all right? Or the person that they have on the side to make themselves feel better. When they need that boost. You know, I feel that there's a deep energetic connection with the two of you, and I feel that they feed off of your energy when they feel low. And, you know, this could be Spirit trying to tell you, you got to set those boundaries. Like, why should they take your energy if they can't give you anything else at this time? All right, so that's something to keep in mind. And then from angels and ancestors, look at this, Stargazer. Set your sights higher. And there's something here about, it really reminds me of the energy of the High Priestess here. But, you know, for that caption, for this, set your sights higher, again, I feel like this is Spirit saying to you, keep yourself in that high vibe. Remember your worth, all right? And if your person can't bring themselves to level up to your energy, don't stoop to theirs. All right? Because all that does is lower your self-esteem. And you are the Empress, right? You are the Divine Feminine here. Okay? They're not getting away scot-free because they are carrying a lot of pain inside them. And I feel that the only reason, or the only way that they would be able to release that pain is to make different changes in their life that they are not willing to do right now. So they're not getting off scot-free, but don't lower yourself to just, you know, go with what very little that they have to offer you, okay, at this time. And then lastly, we have our fortunes. Now, some of these may resonate and some of them did not. I know in pile one, like some I didn't feel really resonated. Coins. Money will be coming to you. You know, it's so... I had in the pile one, there was one that came out with the bear regarding money and financial situations. And we weren't really talking about financial situations. Now, in this reading, we are talking about the King of Earth and the King of Pentacles, which to me, you know, here are our coins. And this is showing me, again, money will be coming to you. You know, this King of Pentacles, he doesn't want to disrupt his coins. You know, he doesn't want to, you know, disable his financial security that perhaps he finally has at this moment in his life. And that's why that's coming through. And chain, look at this, chain of an event that will affect your life. And, you know, this very well could be showing me like the decisions that are made, you know, in regards to this connection and how you are handling yourself and moving forward because of what you learned from this journey, from this person, from this connection. The chains, for example, that will affect you, pile 2. Again, if you continue to always lower your boundaries and not see your self-worth when it comes to the people that you are in a relationship with, that will affect the way you move forward in life and your relationships with other people. And that's how you will be treated back. For this person, it's showing the pain that they are carrying with them, with the feathers. It's showing me how the universe has tried to nudge them. And they, I feel, were not ready and willing to make those changes that they need to in order to reach this fulfillment that I do feel that they are still searching for. And they will continue to do that. They will probably continue to move forward with or without you in their life, searching for that fulfillment, because they are not going within and fixing what they need to within themselves. They're looking for that external validation. You triggered that and started all of this, you know, by re-energizing them. But they, you know, we're ending with the 7 of Wands here, where I feel that they're just very guarded and they're just not ready. This unicorn here even reminds me almost sort of the Fool and wanting to take that leap of faith, look off this cliff, and your person's not willing to do that. And then we're ending with the month of January. Okay, so cold, frigid. Your person may be acting towards you very cold and frigid at this time. And yet they do carry this love for you inside, but they're really focused on their material world at this point. And January could just be a month that does resonate for you in regards to your person. All right, pile 2. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope it resonated with you, and I will catch you again at the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. You chose the Angel Tarot here by Radley Valentine, and this is going to be your reading for today. Today we are asking Spirit, what does your person want in regards to this connection? Maybe they want nothing at all, but let's take a look and see what we get from Tarot. Okay, so before we get started, let's just take a moment to clear our energies. So pile 3, if you can take in a deep breath for me right now. And just be still for a moment. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours, so I can bring you the messages that you need to hear. So I want you to say to yourself, in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust the guidance that my third eye gives to me. Okay. So I did pull oracle cards. We'll use some in the beginning and some at the end. Let me just place these over here. And let's first just take a look at your situation, see what's going on. So for pile 3, Spirit, pile 3's person. Ooh, we're looking at what pile 3's person wants in regards to this connection, if anything at all. But let's just start out to see if we can get an idea of what's going on in this connection. Pile 3. Ooh. So we have the 3 of Earth, which is the 3 of Pentacles. have Strength. We have the Eight of Water, which is the Eight of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords. So, pile 3. Definitely there's a vibe here of, I do feel for a lot of you, you've had to move away from this connection, all right? With the Eight of Cups here and the Seven of Swords. And I do feel that that was very hard for your person with the Strength card here. And this is coming through. This is a Radley Valentine deck, and he does reverse the Strength and the Justice card. So Strength is coming through here as number 11. I feel your person's trying to be very strong. I feel that with this Three of Pentacles that's in the past energy that I'm looking at, I do feel that perhaps you needed to walk away from this connection because there was already some sort of team in place. And when we're talking about being a team player, I'm not sure if that had to do with a work situation between the two of you, if work was involved at all, or if there was just a situation that came about with your person's job and career, and they felt very overwhelmed, and because of that they needed to walk away from your relationship, or if there was possibly another team already in place that your person was involved with, and because of that they had to walk away from this connection. But definitely there's the energy coming through of your person trying to be strong. There's also this energy coming through that if your person was a part of being another team and you made the decision to walk away, you know, there's this energy of feeling a little bit some resentments because of there's feelings coming through here of sort of abandoning the connection. All right, and your person, I feel, is trying to come to terms with that, you know, trying to be able to forgive and understand the situation. Or maybe that's you and the other way around, you know, is if your person walked away, you're trying to find the strength to be able to forgive your person for where the situation is currently at. Definitely there's a situation here such as your person feeling that they need to move on from this connection, that poor timing was involved. So I do feel that they are trying to learn and grow from the lesson that they learned here, but yet there is this need and desire that whatever happened here between the two of you just didn't work out the way that either you or your person thought it would. And because of that, there's definitely a feeling of timing and poor timing, and plans needing to be revised in some way, that whatever was currently going on, the circumstances that occurred between the both of you just weren't in balance, okay? The timing just wasn't right, and I do feel that there was a parting of ways. And because of that, your person is looking to better themselves and grow from the situation. So let's see if there's anything that they're looking for or anything that they want in regards to this connection for pile 3. Let's take a look. This person. We have the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Air. Pile 3's person, what do they want? We have the Chariot that just flew out. We have the 7 of Earth, which is the 7 of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. And let's take a look here. We have the Wealthy Man, number 13. And we have Innocence. I do feel what your person is looking for, what they want in regards to this connection is healing. All right. And I really feel that they are trying to better themselves and heal from this so that they could move forward. All right. So whatever happened in this situation here, I do feel that what your person is looking for right now is forward movement with the Chariot here in regards to healing. I do feel that your person, you know, has been feeling trapped in their mind when it comes to this connection between the two of you. I do feel that they have had a hard time letting go. All right, so this is someone that has had a hard time letting go, and yet, so they can't stop thinking about you, but yet they're afraid to take action in regards to the situation. And at this point, they're trying to move forward. They're trying to get that willpower and that strength to be able to move forward in their life. I do feel with the 3 of Earth and this card here of the Wealthy Man that this person is focused on their coin and themselves at this point. All right. I do feel that they're trying to make something of themselves, whether that has to do with financial security or just status when it comes to their position and their career at work. I feel like that's what they're focused on right now when it comes to their journey and their life. I feel that there was a spiritual lesson here that your person really needed to learn with this card here, the Hierophant and the Unity as the overall energy of what it is that they're looking for. And I feel that they've been seeking out ways to do this. Okay. I feel that they do feel some heartache here because there was an innocence about you and an innocence in regards to this relationship, and the situation that occurred and what happened from this and how things ended up progressing and the way things have moved forward. It's certainly not, from what I'm feeling, it wasn't your vision of how things were going to end here. I do feel that you probably feel like you've lost that connection with your person, that you don't feel their energy, or you're not, you don't feel a closeness to them at this point, because I do feel that this is a person that has really pulled back when it comes to this connection, that they're really just focused on themselves at this point, and focused on making something of themselves. All right, there's something here that they're trying to create with this Three of Pentacles. They want to be recognized for their hard work and the type of work that they do, and the quality that they put in. And perhaps coming from the past, this was a struggle for them. All right, but they're really focused on themselves. So I don't feel that they are looking for anything specifically when it comes to you and this connection. I feel like they do realize that the timing of the situation between the two of you was very poor. And I feel that there's this sadness that it was not able to work out the way that you both hoped it would. But they really are focused on their inner strength at this point, and they are trying to release judgments and harsh visions in regards to the situation and you. And they're hoping that you do the same, because I do feel that they want nothing more than the best for you. They want you to be happy. But under these circumstances, they are really just working on their self-confidence. They are trying in some way to make some sort of achievement. And because of that, that is what they're really focused on. So I feel like they understand what happened between the two of you and what they need to learn. And it's almost with this card number 13 here, with this wealthy man, it's as if they have transformed since the two of you have connected. This person has grown. But right now, they're pretty much focused on themselves. Okay, so I'm not getting this pull of them seeking or wanting anything from you at this time. All right. We also have the Seven of Earth that's here. And this is talking about seeds that are planted. So again, here's earth energy coming through when we're talking about Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I feel this energy that someone's just really working hard. They're trying to plant seeds. And because of that, there's this pause. There's this this pause, or this stagnant state that the two of you are in, because your person has decided to go inward and focus on themselves. I do feel that for a lot of you, pile 3, there's a lot of worry that you have put in regards to this situation. But I feel that your person truly feels that this is a very, what I'm getting, I'm feeling like some complicated energy coming through here. And with this Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, there was something going on in their material world where they feel that this was just poor timing. All right. There's this feeling coming through that you were not on the same page with one another. So I'm not sure if your person, for example, wanted to take a job and travel somewhere and you didn't want them to go, or you wanted to settle down and get more serious, or perhaps, take a step up in the commitment, whether that was moving in together or buying some sort of home. There's something here, I feel, in the material world that was a struggle for your person. And they just weren't ready yet. Or perhaps your person was still in school studying, and you wanted to take things more seriously, even perhaps start a family, and they weren't ready for that. But there definitely feels like something here where your person wasn't ready to make those types of choices without feeling like they were at a certain point in their life, which they weren't. And because of that, I feel that there was an ending or a breakup here where perhaps even your person tried to explain now is not the time. Maybe some other, down the road, I'll be ready. And, that left you with that uneasy feeling of, well, you do not want to wait for this person because you are ready now. And because of that, you had to part ways. And there could have just been some harsh feelings with one another as far as this ending. Because I feel that because both of you were on a completely different page, you just weren't understanding where the other person was coming from. Okay? So with that, that's where I feel I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. We do have Archangel Ariel coming through and Archangel Sandalphon, so those two angels may resonate with you in some way. But I really do feel like your person really wanted to ensure their growth, so that there was something here that when the time came, like there would be something here more meaningful. And I feel that's why this Eight of Air ended up here, this Eight of Swords, because your person ended up feeling cornered or feeling trapped in some way. And because of that, they were afraid to take action. They weren't ready to, say, propose to you or offer you that engagement or again, that next step of commitment wherever you were, whether, or maybe it was even just agreeing not to see other people. Your person just wasn't ready to make those types of commitments until they felt that they were in a better situation. And I do feel that this was hurtful for you, but your person basically just saw it as they need more time to get themselves together. They might have even realized that they still had some growing to do or some maturing to do. And in the long run, they didn't want to make that mistake if something, ended up happening, all right, or if something worse would fall down the line. I do feel through this journey and making those decisions that they were maturing, because I do feel that they were looking out for you, because if they were to continue on the journey they were with you, that I think you would end up being hurt more than maybe what you've already experienced with this person. All right, so let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what comes through. So we have here, oh, look at this. Yes, very much so. Forgiveness. When it comes to what does your person want, they want forgiveness, all right? They want forgiveness for you from the way that this situation panned out. And they're looking for that forgiveness so that they can be able to move forward. They recognize their mistakes. They are trying to learn from it. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So I really feel like that's what they're focused on as they're moving forward. They want to release the past energy of how they hurt you, how they felt hurt, or how there was some back and forth here. They want to be able to let that go. Look at this, surrender to resentments. So I do feel like this is coming through for you. So if they're, pile 3, I feel like there could be a bunch of you out there in regards to this situation with your person where you do feel resentment all right, because things did not work out the way that you were expecting them to. You know, this could have shocked you in some way if you thought things were going okay when your person made these realizations that they didn't want to continue down this path the way you two were headed because they were not ready. Again, that leads to betrayal, some anger, some hurt. So holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So I do feel there is a very strong message coming through for this group. All right. In those of you that are holding on to some of that bitterness and that resentment, that this is, you know, your message from the universe, from spirit. They're asking you to let go of that at this point in time. You know, understand that this person was not ready. All right, the shortcomings that they mention here, I do feel that this person had their shortcomings and that they did realize it at the time, you know, that they, or I should say they eventually realized it. And as hurtful as some of their actions may have been, it's time to move on and learn from that. So I think that's a big message that's coming through here. All right. You learning to forgive your person learning to, hoping that you'll forgive them and forgive themselves because things did not work out the way that you thought. And then we have here the heart guardian. All right. I think this is beautiful energy that's coming through for you. Love and let yourself be loved. And I feel like if you know, this is definitely Spirit's way of saying, if you can let go of these past resentments and these feelings that you're holding on to in regards to this situation that occurred, it's time to let them go and to be open to allow yourself to love again and be loved by someone else, okay, that is capable of meeting your needs and giving you what it is that you are looking for when it comes to a loving relationship. All right, and then let's take a look here at your tea leaf. Sometimes these resonate, sometimes they don't. We have bowl here. All right, plenty of material things. Now, you know, this can very well, I get a strong energy from this reading coming through that, yes, your person is very focused on their material world right now. So your person's life journey, your lesson that they're learning along this way is that they can be working really hard to secure this wealth, secure money or status, or some sort of achievement that they need, some kind of recognition that they're looking for. But in the end, you know, their lesson may be to have to look back and realize that it is not these material things that always fulfill us. Okay, a lot of that fulfillment comes within us, and your person may, you know, again, not see that at this moment. I do feel that they're strictly focused right now on what's in front of their eyes, and they're really focused on making something of themselves. There's some sort of need here. So I don't know if there's self-worth issues that they have dealt with, or a lack of self-esteem, but they, you know, there's this strong energy of a need that they need to either show someone, you know, maybe they had a parent or a father figure even that never gave them the recognition that they should as they were growing up, because I feel like this is someone that's really struggling to show someone like, here I've been able to do all this, and yet all these material things, all this stuff in this bowl isn't what really matters in the end. You know, in the end, your person's still going to have to deal with some healing because of the heartache that they carry, because it's much more than just this physical material world. All right, I feel like there's a spiritual sense, a spiritual part of them that they might not be dealing with at this time. I mean, we do have the Chariot card, and that's a card about moving forward. All right, but it's also a very spiritual card. So it does show me, well, what direction are they really moving in? Yes, they're moving forward, but are they taking any initiative to move forward in that spiritual direction, which means going within and really focusing on yourself, and seeing what it is that you crave, what your soul craves, in order to gain that fulfillment. All right. And then we have the Vulture. Look at this. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah, there's some sort of energy that's coming through here. It could be the feeling like they feel that you are very, you're holding a lot of resentment against them. We have the card here of surrendering to resentment. I feel like you need to let go. So there's this feeling here that, that you may be carrying how much they wronged, how much they wronged you, and it's time for that to be released. But, this could just be overall something that your person carries, because I do feel that there's something where they carry here that someone from their past, again, whether it was a father figure, even a mother figure, where they were just never recognized for their accomplishments. So there's this energy that comes through that they're constantly worried about what others think. And that is, the Chariot mentions public recognition here, but that's a lot of the Six of Wands energy that I feel as well, where you're constantly worrying what others seek and how they feel around you. And I do feel like pile 3, your person here does have some demons when we're talking about how they see things, and what they're working towards. I don't know if they're making the best choices, if everything is based off of finances and the things that they have versus how they really feel inside. Okay. And then here we have the month of May. So May may be a month that resonates with you in regards to this person. All right, pile 3. So that's your reading. I am going to leave it here. I do hope it resonated with you in some way. And thank you for checking in, and I will see you again at the next reading. Bye.